Module 4, Outgoing Calls, is the last module for this training. Let's begin. In this module, you will identify the steps to take when unable to answer a caller's concern. You will learn the protocol in transferring telephone calls, taking accurate messages, and the importance of promptly delivering messages. As mentioned before, you must know the office functions and responsibilities of each employee. Knowing this information will help you identify the appropriate person to help you with a caller's concern. If you are unaware of the responsibilities or functions of an office employee, you must meet with your supervisor today. This will help you provide better service to all callers. There will be situations where you have to transfer a call, either because you are not able to answer a caller's concern due to the complexity of the problem, or the caller demands an immediate answer that you cannot provide. But before you transfer a call, explain the situation to the caller by letting the caller know why it is necessary that you transfer his call. Also, provide the name and phone number of the person you are transferring the caller to. You would hate to have the caller call you back because the call got disconnected. Upon transferring the call, don't just hang up. Wait for the third party to answer and provide that person with the necessary information they need to assist the caller. Information such as the student's ID and a brief explanation of the concern would be helpful. Remember, you want to avoid having the caller repeat information at this point. There will be other times that you will not be able to transfer a call, either because the caller prefers to leave a message or because personnel is not available at the time. In the event that a person is not available, explain this to the caller, but do this in a professional manner. Be careful what you say to the caller. For example, don't say, "Mrs. Leal is tied up right now." Instead say, "Mrs. Leal is in a meeting. Would you like to leave a message?" This message can be improved by saying, "Mrs. Leal is in a meeting. Would you like to leave a message, or would you like to speak to someone else?" This is a more proactive way to respond. Let's go over some additional phrases you should not say. You should not say, "Mrs. Leal is out to lunch," even though this is true. Instead, you should say, "Mrs. Leal will be in the office after 1 o'clock. May I give her a message, or is there something I can help you with?" You should also not say, "Mrs. Leal is on vacation." Instead, say, "Mrs. Leal will be out all day, but is expected tomorrow. Would you like to leave a message, or is there something I can help you with?" As you might have noticed, the caller does not need to know where Mrs. Leal is, and you should always be proactive by assisting the callers who reach the office. Now, let's talk about message taking. When taking a message, you should always provide the following information: the caller's name, the caller's ID if the caller is a student, the caller's organization if a professional, the caller's daytime phone number, and the best time to call back. Also, provide a brief explanation on the caller's question. Provide the date and time of the call, along with your name and initials. Providing all of this information in the message allows the person returning the call to provide good quality service to the caller. It is extremely important to take complete and accurate messages. This helps personnel research the issue prior to returning a call. In addition, it avoids having the student repeat information that was already provided to you. Remember, your goal is to provide or help others provide quality service to the caller. There are other things you should consider when taking a message. You should write information down immediately. You don't want to forget information that is important, since you will be held responsible by the caller and personnel. Also, write legibly and use correct spelling and grammar. Repeating the information back to the caller will help you take accurate messages. If time permits, provide the office personnel any documentation they may need along with the message. After you take a message, you need to make sure you deliver it. The most common way to deliver a message is to use a message pad. However, you can also deliver your messages via email. I find this more efficient and secure. If you decide to use email, make sure you keep it professional and provide the same information we discussed earlier. Regardless of the method you choose, make sure you deliver your messages promptly. Try to do so immediately after hanging up with the caller. If this is not possible, then schedule yourself. Deliver your messages before your lunch break or before you leave for the day. Whatever your schedule, make sure your messages are delivered within the same working day. Remember, following through with messages is vital in the success of any company and yields good customer satisfaction. You are almost done with this training, but before you continue, let's review what we have covered in Module 4. Remember, when transferring calls, you need to explain the situation to the caller. Remember to take accurate messages and deliver them promptly. This will result in better customer service. It is now your turn to show how much you have learned. Continue with the rest of Module 4. And don't forget to read the forums and additional resources provided to you.